Are you trying to obtain different types of artifacts? Because obviously you've been looking at my content and wondering, Sneaky, how do you have so many? Obviously, I have been playing a long time, but there is certain events and certain ways that I have been going around things and getting artifacts. So let's showcase and talk about how to obtain the best methods for your artifacts. Hello, yes, smash a like, comment, and subscribe. Gonna help you today, myself, MrSneakyy, an official Call of Dragons content creator, to get the best artifacts and how you can get them and try to unlock them on your account. If you're a free to play, low spender, obviously if you're a bit of a spender, some of these might not apply, but you might take some of this information in because it is going to help you either way when it comes to maybe some of your decision making. So the first thing is obviously the artifacts. They're hard to obtain, right? Because all these different artifacts are in a different loot tables and they come in different events. So one thing that obviously you can always do, and this is where we're going to first focus on because it then transitions into one of the events, is your normal universal artifact compendium. It sounds crazy, I know, but honestly guys, grind this thing out as much as you can. If you can get any rewards which for these keys, do it, because by doing this, obviously you are obviously going to get some of these artifacts as you're probably going to be huffing and puffing and knowing, but this is where the tricks start to come in, because what I do as a very heavy thing every single week is go down into this little area, and as you can see, I've done a big cleanup now. I've only kept basically 20 of these things, so I only keep 20 greens because if I get a new artifact I can use it then to level them up, and then I only keep a certain amount of blues as well as purples to then obviously go up the ladder. I don't want too many of these. Why? Because I could be using these to actually get some added value on the account, because by scrapping them, what you can do is in this exchange artifact area in the future, just not at the beginning of your season, you're gonna get access to the Forge of Light keys, and that is what you're going to be able to do. So that's what I've been doing and what I am going to suggest for you guys to do, because now, as you can see, I have over 30 forged artifact keys. I still don't think it's enough. I would recommend around 40 keys. If you can get 40 keys, I'd feel a little bit better to roll 40 times and hope to draw a legendary in that Forge of Light event, and that's the way you will benefit your account to try and get, you know, a good artifact. And by doing this, it's a good thing because it's a long-term plan, so it doesn't mean you're in a rush at the beginning, guys. You're not bothered about the beginning, just focus on the long term, because when you get this sword and you can get maybe 40, maybe you get 50, 60, 70 keys saved up, maybe you get to season 2 and there's a Forge of Light event that you actually care about, and you can just instantly go into it and get the artifacts that you actually want for your account. So that's what I would recommend. Also, what I'm going to recommend is the end of season anointed artifact compendium. What we're going to do is showcase some footage as well in the background during this, but this is a really good event. I'm not going to lie, guys. You're basically always guaranteed a legendary. Read it. You're guaranteed legendary no matter what, every 10 draws. So no matter what, you're gonna get one. Some people are lucky. Some people can get 2 or maybe 3. Well, should I say 2? You're guaranteed 2 no matter what. But you're gonna get either 3 or possibly, if you're super lucky, 4 different legendaries in this artifact companion. And just remember, this does change, so if you didn't get your Infernal Flame or your Gold Crest, guess what? You can get it here. And what I got was Oath of Stone Peak and Dragon Scale Armor. So my Dragon Scale won away, which is actually really, really good for myself, and it's just really good to do this. Why? Because this is 15,000 gems, guys, for a legendary artifact. It's the cheapest place in the entire game to actually get you a legendary artifact. I'm not gonna lie, it's the cheapest place. So if you're gonna spend your gems, I would highly advise, if you can, Save at least 15k gems for the end of the season. You're going to be popping it in here. If you can go for 30,000 and you've got the restraint, and maybe you're not spending much, you know, maybe you're not buying any of the Season 1 heroes because you're not an infantry or an archer player, you can use your gems to get some artifacts ready for your next wheels in this upcoming season, right? So I definitely would recommend doing that for your account. But this is where we're going to take a dark turn. The Riches of the Forest event. So, this is the one event I am going to say to avoid at all costs unless you are obviously like a big time content creator. I'm only a small boy, unfortunately, guys. I know we need to hit that reality check still. Or if you're a whale. If you're a whale or, you know, someone who has the ability to invest a lot of money, this is actually okay for you. For everyone else, stay away from it. Why? Because the Riches of the Forest event, in my opinion, for the free-to-play players, it's just the same as your Universal Artifact Companion here. The difference is you can't use any of your keys you might have been saving up for this in this zone instead. You have to pay gems. And I'm not going to lie, guys, the probability is dog tier. It's 1.5% to try and get one of these legendary artifacts that you can see. And you can see if you land that 1.5%, you still have to roll the odds on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on that, which is just crazy. So honestly, I wouldn't recommend this. This is only for the big time spenders. Why? Because you've got the epics and the blues and the greens in here. So it's just not friendly enough for your accounts. I would just honestly avoid Riches of the Forest and just focus on doing the dark chests to get your like PvE stuff, but then go and save up those gems to then like hit the end of season artifact companion, and then on top of that, you know, using your artifact keys to generate scrap, so over time you can use it and get them Forge of Light keys for your account. And by doing that, hopefully I've helped you out and you can get a little bit of a sense of direction there on how to get these amount of keys like I have, and being able to wait and use them to actually unlock a artifact that you hopefully want. And that's my advice. That's the best way, in my opinion, right now to unlock artifacts. And if you've enjoyed this video, smash a like, comment and subscribe, and maybe share it around your alliance, share it around your friends. Maybe bring some new members into the Sneakyy community. We're growing every single day, which is amazing to see. And with that, I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay sneaky, guys, and peace out.